Hello everybody, welcome back to Screen Stars. Well, it's time to do my Blu-ray DVD collection update for January 2019. Can you believe it's 2019? Right, so I've got a decent amount to get through. Some of these are stuff I've picked up in the last couple of weeks, but some of them are Christmas gifts still, like when I got vouchers for people from people on money. They've gone towards some of these in this update. So we'll get started and I shall show you what I've been getting in the last few weeks. The first one I am very pleased with, and it is Enemy Mine on Blu-ray. Never seen this on Blu-ray before, and it's a really nice Blu-ray because it comes with yeah, there we go, reversible sleeve, which I used to love those in DVDs. You don't see them very often in Blu-rays, but I really like them. And I can't get the sleeve back in. Hang on, there we go. And also the extras aren't nothing really to speak of, but it's quite an intriguing film, so there's probably not a lot of extras out there, but it comes with this nice glossy booklet with loads of information in there, which is really nice. You don't get enough of that in Blu-rays either. And this for me is one of the most underrated science fiction films of all time. It's from 1985, Dennis Quaid, Louis Gossett Jr., and I just love it. I used to watch it to death when I was young. When I had it on VHS. An absolutely brilliant science fiction film, and I have every intention of doing a classic film review for this imminently, because when I saw it in the shop I got stupidly excited because I haven't seen it for a long time. So I'm going to watch this and do a classic film review for it because I just love it. If you haven't seen Enemy Mine, you must pick that up or certainly watch it. So that's the first one. Let's move that out of the way, stack it up there. And the next one, never seen this one. Lockout, Guy Pearce, Maggie Grace. It says it's Die Hard in space. Now I know this isn't a particularly brilliant film. I know it's pretty much a rip-off of Escape from New York. I think it was even sued, was it, by John Carpenter or somebody associated with that film? But still, why not? I'll give it a go. Absolutely delighted with the next one. This is a DVD box set. Fawlty Towers, the complete collection remastered, and it's the 30th anniversary remaster. Got it from my local store. It's in a lovely little box set. Comes with this lovely artwork and things. See, there comes in there. Lots of discs. Now, this was, believe it, £3 in my local Blu-ray DVD store. That's almost criminal to sell this for £3, but I wasn't going to turn it down. Fawlty Towers, for those of you who maybe don't know, maybe in another country other than the UK, this is one of the UK's greatest ever comedies from the 70s. If you ask most people from the UK what's your favourite comedy, you'll either get Only Fools and Horses as an answer, Father Ted, or Fawlty Towers. The majority of people will say one of those three. There will be other options as well, clearly, but and that's because those three comedies completely epitomise the British humour, British sense of humour. Absolute classic, John Cleese, and I'm absolutely delighted to have picked it up, especially so cheap. Welcome to the Jungle in its sleeve. Very good film. I don't think anybody expected this to be as good as it was. Not much to say on it really. I'm probably going to watch this very shortly with my wife, who's never seen it. So there you go. I was really pleased to get that one as well. The Meg. This was one of those I got for Christmas. Really pleased. I have to say I was pretty disappointed with the extras on it. Pretty naff. There's not much to speak of in regards to extras. Very bare boned. And I've watched this again. I watched it, reviewed it on the channel. I wasn't overly complimentary when I reviewed it. I thought it was okay. I think I gave it maybe a 7 out of 10, something like that. But I have to say I enjoyed it much more on the second view, and I watched it with my wife. She really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed it again the second time. So if I was to score it again, I'd probably give it a little bit of a higher rating, because I enjoyed it more on the second viewing. Kong, Skull Island. Another one of those films that I think, was actually better than some of the critics made out when it came out. I've just watched this recently with my wife as well, just a few days ago when I got it. She really enjoyed that as well, and so did I. Again, I really enjoyed it. Very, very good. Kong, Skull Island. The World's End. I thought I might as well start collecting the Cornetto trilogy. I think this is the weakest of the three. I've just watched this as well with my wife. She wasn't overly keen on it, but I give her, sometimes it's my choice and then it's her choice. We choose one army collection. She chooses one, I choose one, etc. This was her choice, but she's not a fan of sci-fi, so I didn't think she'd really like this when it goes a bit bonkers when the reveal takes place in this film. But it is still good. Conan the Barbarian in the sleeve. Now, I've seen this a couple of times. Not massively impressed with it. It's certainly nowhere near as good as the Arnold Schwarzenegger Conan films, but it's nicely polished, well-made film. And I got this because my wife has taken an interest in Jason Momoa. I don't know why. And when I told her that he'd made a Conan film, she didn't believe me. So this, I think this was something like £1 in my local Blu-ray store. So I thought, I'll get it and we'll watch it together. Why not? It's only £1. It's worth having for that. And I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Star Wars: The Last Jedi, the Resistance sleeve version. I think there's a dark-sided version as well. Massively divisive amongst the fans. I still maintain that this is a very, very good Star Wars film, and I think it will stand the test of time when this new set of films has been completed. It will probably stand nicely in the middle of the first of Force Awakens and the new one that's coming out. So, yeah, I'm pleased to get that. Another one I'm very pleased to get: Close Encounters of the Third Kind, the 30th Anniversary Ultimate Edition, and by that it's got the 3 different versions on it. It's got the original theatrical version, it's got the special edition, and it's got the director's cut. It's got 3 different versions of Close Encounters. Comes with like several discs in there, and it's got loads of extras as well. It's got a documentary, things like that. So really pleased to get that one. Another one I got for Christmas: Kingsman: The Golden Circle. It was okay. I didn't think it was shockingly bad or anything. As sequels go, yes, it was a bit of a disappointment. I think they went a bit too far with the Elton John cameo, and wasn't really a cameo, I suppose you could say. And I didn't agree with some of the deaths in it. I don't think they were earned. They just did it for shock value, I felt. But it is still, I think it's a fun film. Pacific Rim Uprising. Yes, I agree. Disappointing. But I enjoyed the first one so much. I didn't hate this one. Aspects of it I really disliked, and I was certainly disappointed with it, but I wanted to get it to put it in there with the first film, Pacific Rim Uprising. I've not watched this again yet, and I haven't looked at any of the extras on that either. Another Christmas one: Solo, a Star Wars story in the sleeve. I thought this really didn't deserve a lot of the problems it was getting at the cinema. I thought it really good, a really fun Star Wars film, and I enjoyed this more than Rogue One. I actually probably enjoyed this more than The Last Jedi. There you go. Audience members didn't want it, clearly. Another Christmas one is Logan. Don't need to say a lot about that film. It's brilliant film. And this is the 2-disc set, and it's got the Logan Noir version on it as well, which I haven't seen, and to be honest, I'm not sure I will watch the Noir version. I generally like films in their original form, unless I watch a director's cut or something that I think is superior to the theatrical version. Then I will only watch that version. Like, I can't watch the theatrical releases of the Lord of the Rings films anymore because the extended versions are so much better. I can't bring myself to watch those anymore, the theatrical versions. So that's kind of how my mindset works. And the last one, picked this up very cheap, and I think they're both passable horror action films. We've got Paul Bettany's Priest and Legion, with some lovely stains on the front. Yeah, I picked it up very cheap on a market stall. Yeah, I don't dislike either of them, but I understand they're not world beaters, but they're entertaining popcorn horror action films, I suppose. I think Legion's my favourite of the two, but I don't dislike Priest either. So why not? I think you're only something like £1.50 or something. Why would you not get that? So that's my update for January of 2019, guys. I hope you liked it. Please let me know in the comments which one of those you have or you're going to get, or maybe even if there's one of those you'd like me to do a review on. Please let me know in the comments, and I will certainly try and do that. So, but certainly keep your eye open for the upcoming classic film review for Enemy Mine, because I will probably be doing that maybe even today if I get a chance to watch the film. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time on Screen Stars.